So what are the effects of using your smartphone over time on posture and pain? That's a question that some researchers in Korea wanted to know. And so this is a study they released last month in June 2017 in the journal Physiotherapy Theory and Practice. It's called The Effects of Smartphone Gaming Duration on Muscle Activation and Spinal Posture. This is a study where they took 18 men. They gave the men some smartphones to use, and they gave them a competitive game to play over the course of 16 minutes. The game is called Anipang. I've never heard of it, but apparently it's an online competitive game that's really designed to hold your attention. So what they did, they sat them up in a stool, just kind of like the one I'm sitting in. They put a camera to the side of them, where that camera was measuring their posture with markers placed at the ear, the shoulder, and the trunk. And they started out in an upright position. They gave them the smartphone, started playing the game, and at 5-minute intervals, they measured their posture. So at 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, they measured the posture, and at the end of the study, they also measured pain levels. And one more thing they measured the muscle activation. So they placed EMG pads on their necks, their mid-back, their upper trapezius muscle, and their lower trapezius muscle, and they wanted to monitor the muscle activity. So at baseline, they had normal muscle activity in the neck and in the upper back. And what they found, though, immediately after playing the game, the subjects went into a slumped position where they actually had their muscles in the upper back shut down, and the muscles in the neck became hyperactive. And so at 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you could see a gradual slumping of their posture. And what the electromyography exam showed is that the muscle activity in the neck grew stronger while they rested on the ligaments in their backs as they slumped down. So the muscles in the upper back shut down while the muscles in the neck got stronger. And at the end of the activity, while they all started out with 0 out of 10 on the pain scale, at the end of the 15 minutes of gameplay, they actually had moderate neck pain, 4 out of 10 on the pain scale at the end of gameplay, along with a bad posture. And so if you're playing with your smartphone device, you need to be watching your posture. You need to be careful about your posture over time. Now, when they are using their device and they start resting on the ligaments and the structures in the upper back, this did not cause pain so much as it probably causes wear and tear. So if you look at your postural habits over the course of a lifetime, if you're allowing yourself to sit and rest on the ligaments and the discs of your spine, you're not going to be feeling immediate pain, but over time, over the course of a decade, between your 20s and your 30s, or maybe your 30s and your 40s, all of this is going to add up. And so this is going to cause degenerative activity in the spine and probably lead to a chronic stiffness and pain in the upper back. And we know from experience that when you have stiffness in the upper back, which this can cause, that provides a bad foundation for the neck, which can refer pain from the neck down into the shoulder blades again. So in my practice, I see people who are at their desk using their computer all day long. Eventually that catches up to them, and they'll have neck problems that refer pain into the muscles in the shoulder or between the shoulder blades. And that's called a sclerotogenous pain referral. I believe that's caused by fundamentally the foundation of the neck, which it becomes stiff in the upper thoracic spine. So this is an accumulation of bad posture, and this study is showing the acute effects while noting that there are probably chronic effects that will accumulate over time. So watch your posture.